So welcome back, everyone. I hope you are fine and well. And yes, it's another session of our top trade setup, trade signals, and and a little bit of education. All right, everything is wrapped together to make it all fun and interesting. So, guys, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's very important to me. We are like 4 subscribers away from 100 subscribers. So, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so now so we can cross 100 subscribers before the end of today or before the end of the week. I would really appreciate if you can cross above 100. Okay, that would be like a stepping stone. You understand? That would be a very good one. And we have 34 videos now. Okay, 34 videos. That means if we are counting these videos day by day, we'll be able to trade for like 1 month. All right. So if you want to check the results, if you want to check how good we've been trading, if you want to check the proficiency of our strategy, of how far we've come, just come to video or come to playlist, all right, and just go to live, no, not live trading, come to daily market analysis. Okay, just come to here. You can see we have 29 videos right here, daily live market analysis. You can watch, and I'm just here trying to make our life better while I make my life better as well. All right. So, guys, let's quickly check the fundamentals we have today. We don't really have that much of fundamentals, but let's take a look at it. So, in the morning, this morning by 3 a.m., Chinese yuan industrial production year on year kind of came as forecasted. Okay, it dropped by 0.2%. Retail sales in China also came higher than expected. It came up by 1%. And then by 8 a.m. this morning, we had GDP month on month for the United Kingdom. It dropped by 0.3%, and preliminary GDP, the quarterly GDP dropped by 0.1%. So you see that even though GDP dropped, okay, you will see that the market even went up. GU went up this morning. The same thing happened when the previous news on GBP on GBP actually came last, I think on Wednesday, which came very good. But instead, GU dropped. All right. So there's so many influence as regard dollar in all our major pairs. And that's another reason why we've been sitting on our hands so far. All right. And even this morning, I've been sitting on my hands throughout this week, and I start feeling like less of a trader, which doesn't really make sense. But that's how I felt anyways. So by 2:30 today, we have core retail sales month on month. We have retail sales month on month. We have Empire State Manufacturing Index. Okay, the market is forecasting 0.2% drop in core retail sales. For retail sales itself, the market is forecasting 0.1% drop. All right. And right here, the market is expecting a higher Empire State Manufacturing Index. I think that's very high, from 11.9 to minus 0.3, which is quite low. All right. So now moving forward to technicals. Okay, I think that is all that we have to do. All we have to focus on today basically is just the core retail sales. All right, that's all we had left today. Okay, the core retail sales and the retail sales month on month. On that note, let's jump into the technical part of the session. I don't want to waste much of your time. So we're going to be kicking off with what? We're going to be kicking off with DXY this morning. As you can see, DXY seems to be pulling back gradually, all right, which is quite interesting. Okay, it is very, very well interesting. And you might ask yourself, so where do we go from here? All right, now ask yourself, where do we go from here? I think the momentum, the bullish momentum on DXY seems to be reducing. Okay, seems to be reducing gradually. And I would really love to start preparing myself for counter trend trade. Okay, because we've had a very long and extended bullish momentum. It's a very, very long one. Okay, it's a very, very long one. So I would really be waiting for what a counter trend, a little bit of slowdown on the entire bullish momentum of DXY. Okay, I will be expecting a little downplay. All right, for now, just a little bit of a downplay. Okay, maybe we're going to see it come all the way down here before it now continues to go back up. All right, or even if it's going to come back down, if it's not going to reach all the way to the bottom there, I wouldn't mind seeing it come all the way to the bottom right there. Okay, at least to retest this broken structure. Right, it was never retested, which is not very, very good. Okay, so if you get the market to break below this trend line, pull back, break below here, pull back, and we can start shorting the DXY from there and probably target there. All right, if possible, the market break below it, I guess this will be the next place to mark. All right, so that is the plan for DXY for me. However, we shouldn't overlook the fact that the market is still very much bullish. We might tap this area again and then continue to go back up. But I guess we see how it goes. Don't forget the CPI came this month. It all came mixed, all right, just as forecasted. But still, all right. The market literally take it as what? As an hawkish data. The same thing happened to PPI yesterday. Okay. It was a little bit of mixed, all right. And it came as forecasted as well. The market also took it as what? As a bullish. And then we have the jobless claim. We have the jobless claim. Okay, the initial jobless claim came yesterday. And then it was also very good for the United States because we have lower number of people, like 7,000 people actually got employed. So we had all of that data came for United States dollar, and the market see it as what? As an hawkish data, which literally they are in a way. And I guess that's why we are seeing the bullish momentum actually just keep piping up, piping up, piping up. But right now, let's see if technically I'm leaning towards market actually retracing a little bit. All right. That's what I'm leaning on for now. Okay. But at the same time, I don't want to overlook the fact that the fundamental is speaking bullish right now, but technically I want to see if the market can give us a break. So by the time the retail sales number came out today, we see where that leads us. Okay. Don't worry. I know some of you really want to enter a trade badly. Okay. But our goal is not to enter a trade badly. Our goal is to do what? To make money. Okay. The trade should be about making money, not jumping in and out of trade abruptly. Unless you are just obsessed with the chart, you don't have any other thing to do with yourself except on the in the market, then I guess you should find something else to do. Talk to friends, call your family, go and play some games. If you don't know how to play games, go and play ball. If you don't know how to play ball, go and run, jog. So I believe you all understand what I'm saying, and you're all following me very, very well. Okay. So moving forward to the next chart, which is Euro USD. So Euro USD this morning, I'm anticipating for a possible sell. All right. But right now, because of the divergence I'm seeing right at the bottom of the chart right there, I think there is high possibility that we can take a shot at selling. But we have retail sales. Okay, this is now conversation that should be thrown out there. Okay, there is high possibility of us taking a short opportunity. Okay, but the retail sales is coming, and we literally have some retail sales. Every other thing ticks. Okay, so guys, I guess this is one of those times that we need to start looking into a trade. I think euro dollar actually just from let me put in this one right here. The moving average, everything ticks. Okay, our target is right below here. Okay, our target is right below here. So, guys, let's give it a shot. But mind you, the reason why I'm being very cautious on this one is because number one, okay, let's take it to the weekly band. You will see that Euro USD is at the very bottom of what? Of support. Okay? It's at the very bottom of support. And this is exactly the same thing we did with Euro GBP. Don't forget. All right, you can see it's very close to the monthly support right here. You can see this one is actually trading inside this box. All right, same thing right here. And you can see things can get really dicey when it gets to this place. All right, things get really, really dicey when it gets to this area. All right, you can see right here. So that is another thing that I don't really want to meddle myself into it just yet. So personally, I'm going to relax. Okay, because looking at the weekly chart, you can even see the indicator is very close. We have a short at selling. Okay, we have a very good short at selling Euro USD. But looking at the chart right now, it is not the best because this is a year range. Okay, 1 year range since 2023. Okay, you can see started around October 2023, and right here we are in November 2024. Okay, so it's something to pay close attention to. Okay, it's something to pay very, very good close attention to. So I don't want us to make a mistake. All right, because there's a reason why this is tagged monthly support. All right, so that is that. So on that note, taking a shot now is left to you, but the trade really looks good. Okay, it really looks good. The same way Euro JP looks good, it looks good before it stopped looking good, and then we took an error on that one. So as for me, I have enough cash to spare around. If I want to take 0.01 trade right now, I can as well go for it, and I will risk maybe 40 pips. Okay, but for some of you that you have $50, $70, $80, that $4 loss would be, to be something. You understand what I'm saying? To be something quite meaningful. Okay, something quite meaningful. So, like I said, it's up to you. But as for me, I will let's see how this particular 1 hour candle close. All right. We can give it because this is a 1:2.7% trade. If we win this, we're winning close to, give or take, we're winning close to $15 profit. Close to $15 profit. So when we lose it, it's $4 loss. So let's see if you're using 0.01. Okay. So I don't want to jump into this abruptly, but let's wait. Let's see how this 9 o'clock candle close. This 9 a.m. candle, let's see how it close. All right, this particular red candle you can see right here. Let's see how it close. If it close bearish, I guess we can give it a shot. And just put your stop loss slightly above here. But any which way, if you're going to get into it, I will share the signal with you on the good. I'm going to take a screenshot and I'm going to share it with you. All right, but right now, I want us to be very, very careful. Okay, let's see if we can break below here, then we can give it a shot. Okay, we can give that a shot. So right there, I'm also watching it. Like I'm really, really pressed to even pick a trade myself. So it's not just you guys. It's not just you guys that wants to make money. I also want to trade. But right here, right now, it doesn't look like it's ready. Okay, it doesn't look like it's ready. It actually seems like we might be looking for what a counter trend trade soon enough. Okay, I would really, really be looking to buy Euro USD in the next couple of days. Possibly, if it forms really well. If I see something like this, I will start looking for buy opportunity right at the bottom here. Okay, that is a plan that I had on pound USD that I'll be sharing with you later. But right now, I don't think this is ready. All right, in my own humble opinion, I'm not so sure. And when I'm not super confident about the trade, I don't like picking it, because there's money on the line. Okay, if you lose a trade, you lose money. If you make a profit, you make money. But if you're the kind of person that you're an aggressive trader and you don't care about making profit or loss, then you can as well just give it a shot. Just take a sell, produce a 40 pip stop loss, and leave the trade to run its course. Okay? So that is just something that is up to you generally. Okay? That is left to you generally. Okay? On that note, we're going to jump into the next pair, which is NZD USD, which is Kiwi dollar. So this particular one is a very good short trade that I literally missed on Wednesday because I was not with my system. But right now, if I open this trade, it will still be running in what? It will still be running in a very good profit right now. My trailing stop will definitely be here. On that note, I genuinely don't have any other thing to say about this pair. You can even see that if you go back to the weekly band also, it's also very close to what? Very close to the monthly support. Okay, the market is trading right at the bottom here. Okay, it's very, very close to the monthly support. And based on what I've seen so far, the market sometimes sentimentally use this zone and they will just bounce back up. And then probably they will fall back again, retest the zone again, then they will continue to range. Especially when the market is ranging, the market don't just always do like this. Okay, this is a perfect range. All right, when it touches the tops and the bottom without any fake out. But we know that is not possible, right? Because if you check this now, you can see the market touch this one. Instead of it to come down, it did not come down, did it? All right, it did not. It touched the resistance, went back up to touch resistance again, dropped down again a little bit, then went back up. So we had like 3 tops right here without no serious support. And then when the market dropped, it dropped crazily. Pa! And immediately it went back up. And then it dropped again. You can see it didn't come here before it went back up. It dropped again, up, it touched this area, all right, and then it's dropping back down again. So range is a very, very is a hyper psychological system that you have got to be careful when you're trading it. Okay, you've got to be what? You've got to be very, very, very careful when you're trading inside inside a range. Okay, but if you are the kind of person that you're aggressive, you don't really care. All right, I would say give Euro USD a selling shot. Okay, you can enjoy it and just how many pip stop losses is it gonna be? I mean, the worst case scenario. Let's check it out. So if you take a sell right here, let me remove this. If you take a sell right here, right below here, like this, where the market is currently, the stop loss will be somewhere above here. All right, somewhere above here. That's around 30 pip stop loss. That's just $3. Okay, if you use 0.01. But at the same time, I like putting my money where my mouth is. Okay, so that's why I'm not gonna touch euro dollar for now. for now, unless something has happened or something changes. Okay. And like I said earlier, I will watch how this 1 hour candle close. This 9 a.m. candle, I want to see how it closes before I start calling some very interesting shots on Euro USD. So on NZD USD, probably the same thing applicable here. All right. I would love to see how this goes, even though the trade is still running in profit so far, so good. But if I can get a deeper pullback to a testing here, maybe I'll give it a shot to the bottom. But also, this pair is also kind of like close to what? It's close to the very bottom. Okay. Our goal is to protect our capital. Okay. And sometimes you have to wait. Okay, you don't need to be in the market all the time. You have to wait. You have to wait for proper entry. All right. So that is that. On Kiwi dollar, I'm sitting on my hand, and USD JPY dropped crazily this morning. You can see, right? Dropped massively crazy. If I'm in this buy, it would have tapped me out in loss right now. Okay, this is a crazy thing about USD JPY. No matter the profit it has given you, you can take it back in less than a few hours. You can just feel how you can take it back. So if I was in this buy, like if I was able to take this on Wednesday, if I was in this buy, I would be tapped out right now. Okay, in a very small profit, which I wouldn't really complain about. Okay, I genuinely won't complain about it. So right now, the plan still remains the same. Okay, if the market is going to give us another shot, I would love to investigate the market right at the bottom here. I want to investigate what the price action is going to look like when it comes to this bottom to retest this broken structure. All right, I want to see how the price action is going to look like, what it's going to preview as before I jump into that trade in my own personal opinion. All right. So that is my plan on USD JPY. So keeping a close eye on that one. As far as pound dollar is concerned, it went up this morning. It's going back down now, gradually. All right, it's going back down now gradually. All right, probably because of the news that came by 8 o'clock. I think this is the 8 o'clock news, and that's the preceding candle, which is 9 o'clock candle. All right, this red candle is 8 o'clock because the time is 9:15, so you can guess that. So we have the 9 and we have the 8 and the 9 o'clock candle. Anyways, so the plan for me is I'm looking for a counter trend, and pound USD is also very close to the bottom. Let's go to the weekly time frame so I can show you what I'm saying right there as well. You can see on the weekly band, you can see that we have a very strong trend line right here. Okay, we have this particular trend line, this one right here, and you can see that the market is very close to touching it. All right, very close to touching it. And you can see the last time we touched it, the market went up. We touched it also, went up. Touched it here, went up. So it will be because, what has happened before we do what? Will happen again. Okay, WHWA. What has happened before will happen again. WBWA. So we just have to wait right now. We are not going to be delusional. It's possible for the market to just do what? To break it and just go ahead and do what? And start going up. All right, I'll start. The market can break below it, can break it to the downside and continue to go down. As a matter of fact, the market can come all the way down here. All right, but I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy that rush myself or go myself inside here. No, I want to be the guy that when the market break below it, pull back nicely, that now takes the sell opportunity. All right, I don't want to be the guy that abruptly or without patience rush into the trade and then have myself taking an avoidable loss. All right. So I still believe that Euro US dollar is a better short. Okay, Euro US dollar is a better short at selling right now. Okay, but for pound USD, I would rather just go for what? Go for a buy opportunity. Moving forward, and my buy opportunity will be right at the top here. Okay, but for selling, I want to wait to see it break below here, pull back nicely, and then I will anticipate for it to do what? I'll be waiting for it to drop very nicely. So we can what? We can all make a very good profit from the move. All right. But right now, I am watching, I am waiting, and I want to see how it goes. So that's my plan on pound dollar. USD CHF, on the other hand, is also dropping down right now gradually. Okay. Don't forget, this trend line also at the top here is a monthly trend line. So the market I think everything is kind of slowing back gradually as far as dollar pair is concerned. They're all coming back together, slowing their rolls down, making things easy for themselves and stuff like that. All right. So the plan is to see if we can get a counter trend below here. I would really love to take that. And right now for buy, maybe the market come back here and then I'll watch the price action at the bottom here to see if I can speculate and make some very good trade moving forward. Okay. Outside of that, I am not super sure I'll be I'll be looking for another trade. Okay. I'm not sure if I'll be looking for another trade, but whatever happens at the bottom here will determine the plan moving forward. All right, we determine what? To determine the plan moving forward. So that is that. For the sell opportunity, it's going to look like this. Break below here, pull back, and then off it goes to the downside. That's going to be my plan on USD But dollar has to be quite weak for all of this to happen. And right now, dollar is quite strong. So patience is required, is of necessity right about now. As far as gold is concerned, it's still part of my top watch list. Okay, it's still part of my top watch. I took a buy yesterday on pound, and for some of you that took and attended the class, the live session yesterday, I shared the result with you, right? The result of the trade. I'm going to copy it again now. Okay, and I'm going to paste it here so you can all see the result of the trade I took yesterday. So this is the profit for a minute right there. This is the profit. Although before I slept yesterday, I put my trailing stop here, and this $32 profit reduced to $18. So I was able to close $18 out of this trade anyways. But it's all goody and it's all brilliant and good. So right now, I'm still waiting for gold to do what? To probably move all the way back to the top right here, and then I'll start looking for possible sell. So if you still want to take this buy, take it with what? With a grain of salt. Don't rush into it. Don't trade it without stop loss. Okay, this is a very nice and decent stop loss because right here you are going against a very impressed and very high pressure high pressure bearish momentum. Okay, or sellers, so as the case may be, so to speak rather. So you just have to you have to be patient and you need to know what you're doing. But right now, the buy I wanted to take right yesterday, that's all. I'm not taking any buy again until the market gets here. Then I'll start looking for what? A short opportunity. All right, a sell opportunity. Moving to Aussie dollar. I said yesterday I'm not interested in Aussie dollar until probably next week when I finally readjust my chart and maybe reanalyze it, do my top-down analysis again, and I see something decent. Okay, this move destroyed all the plan I have on Aussie dollar. I don't like that move. It doesn't make sense to me. So now the plan is to wait. And don't forget I have a plan on euro dollar, pound dollar, Kiwi dollar. So I don't need Aussie dollar right now. It used to be my top guy, but right now it's not. So I have to focus on pound dollar, Kiwi, pound, euro, and Kiwi to look for short opportunity. USD card on the other hand, the guy went up like crazy yesterday, which was not pretty. And if you guys remember, as at this time yesterday, we were talking about maybe we can join a trade right at the top here, and then we had a pullback right here. Okay, but the reason why I didn't pick this trade is because my stop loss would have been very wide. I'm talking about around 70, 60 pip stop loss. That's a very wide stop loss, and I don't like giving you guys 60 pip, 70 pip stop loss. Okay, but as it stands now, USD card is very crazy towards the upside. It's going really mad. All right. So all we have to do now is wait. Okay. I genuinely don't like this. I saw this money and I felt really bad because I could have taken the trade. All right. Because I have the 60 pips, I can afford the 60 pips. At least I should have taken it. But I didn't take it because I don't want to take a trade I'm not going to share with you. And I'll be like, oh, I'm in a trade. But I didn't share with you. Oh, that would really pain me. Okay, that's why I figured let me just take it alone. And the fact that it's also at a very strong monthly resistance, but it has broken now successfully. All right, so that is another reason why I was like, let me just relax and just see what happened in the morning. All right, but what is happening right now is quite heartbreaking. Okay, so moving on to, I don't plan for USD card right now, unless if you're going to get a pullback, which is probably not going to happen today anyways. So let's move to GJ. Okay, pound yen. You can see pound yen dropping, right? Thank God nobody actually took that buy. Okay, so pound yen is still building up. In my own opinion, I told you that I'm 50-50, I'm 50% bullish, I'm 50% bearish, and I'm 100% no trade zone. Okay, not gonna do anything. Okay, anything inside this box right here, I'm not gonna trade it, especially not on a swing plan. Okay, because no matter what you do in a range, most of the time, no matter what I do in a range, most of the time I lose it. I lose those trades. So I rather just wait patiently for the market to break out of that range, probably to the upside or to the downside, pull back, and then I start looking for a possible entry moving forward. So right now I'm sitting, I'm waiting, and I'm relaxing. But the crazy one is Euro GBP. Euro GBP started going up today. Hallelujah. So what is the plan on Euro GBP? We shall see. My plan still remain the same on Euro GBP. I'll be looking for buy right at the top here, and that will be like one out of the three shots I'm planning to give it for the rest before the end of the year. Okay, I want to see it to break above here, pull back, and then I will look for buy opportunity right here. If that one now come back, retrace and close me out in loss, fine. Okay, I'll be left with just two more trades to pick. If I now lose one out of this trade again, then I'm done. I'll just delete the chart, and I'm never gonna go back to Euro GBP forever and ever and ever and ever. All right, so that's my plan on RGP. I'm just looking for a possible entry, for a possible buy right at the top here now. I think the market is building up nicely. It's doing very well. So let's see how much the market is going to keep this up. Okay, this bullish momentum. Let me actually draw it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. So let's see if the market can come all the way to what? To the top here and then probably pull back. Then we start looking forward a possible short opportunity. But the precipice of this is just what is it's starting off very well. Okay. It's starting off very well. So we have to be just patient. We just have to be patient. All right. So let's keep it let's keep it cool. Let's keep a close tab on the GBP. I'm not sure if this happened today, but at the same time, I'm not saying it's not. Okay, because we saw this move the whole day. So like I can break above, pull back, and then boom, before the end of the day, which will be very good. So keep a close eye on that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna drag it to my top watch, but I'll put it below pound. No, let me put it above pound dollar. All right. So it has joined the winning team right now. So lastly, let's talk about Bitcoin and we wrap it up and call it a day. Okay. So lastly, you can see Bitcoin is forming a little bit of consolidation at the top there. And you can see the plan we had yesterday was if we break above here and pull back, we can look, I mean, we might likely get to see Bitcoin at 100K. But right now, you can see the other side happen, the market break below the lower band of the channel. Pulling back now, if we break below here again, pull back, there's a possibility that we might get to see Bitcoin back at what? Back at $76,000. Okay, which will not be bad thing either. It's just going to be like, oh, it's back to where it came from, right? Yeah, and that would not make some people happy. Okay, but overall, I think as a technical analysis, I mean, a technical analyst, I've got to see the market as it is. And what I'm saying right here is that there's a high possibility of the market of Bitcoin going further down, provided that this particular structure, okay, this particular structure right here is what is broken, pull back, and continue. All right, that is the plan. But if Bitcoin now get rebounded from the top here, if they move up like this, I guess we're still gonna get it. We are still bullish overall, but right now the weakness is there. So let's just be patient and hope to see a more bullish momentum on Bitcoin. So let's quickly wrap up as we go. Euro USD, a very good sell at the close of this 1 hour candle. Possible. Okay, very possible. Let's be patient and see how it goes. I'm looking for a little bit of a morning star right here, a morning star candlestick pattern. If we get it, then it might jump into the trade. Okay, a morning star candlestick pattern right at the top here would be a very good place to what to start. Kiwi dollar is not pulling back as we have wanted it to, but all eyes on it anyways. Okay, all eyes on what? All eyes on Kiwi dollar. USD JPY is possible. I mean, it's quite possible to start to look for buy as well. All right, very possible, but I would like to see a rejection candle, a bullish rejection candle right here. Okay, if it's going to stop at this at this particular level right here, okay, which is the previous thing, you can see we have a higher high, a little bit of a higher low, market making new high. Now it's retesting the previous the previous zone that was the previous low. Okay, so if there is no liquidity sweep or whatever, for people taking a buy right now, it might be very, very dangerous. Okay, because the market can do what? Sweep all the stop loss right here before it starts going back up. So that's why we have to be patient to wait for the candles. Okay, candlestick entry. All right. And an engulfing candle will be very good. Don't forget, we still have a long way to go at the top. If we join the trade right here, we just put our stop loss slightly below here. We're still gonna get 1 to 3%, 1 to 3 weeks to reward. Okay. But we have to wait for our entry. Don't just jump into a buy right now and don't get swept away. The market can sweep you off your feet. Okay. Just grab your stop loss, close it out, and then continue to go up. So we have to wait for USD JPY. So USD JPY and Euro dollar right now, possible entry opportunities, but at the close of this current 1 hour candle will lead us or will give us the the tone as to what to do. If this one closed bullish, then I mean it gives us a tone. If euro dollar closed bearish, and it forms a very good what? It's not even closing bearish. It doesn't even look like something that will close bearish anyways. And it gives us a tone of what of the morning star candlestick pattern, and that will be good. But it's not over until it's over. So this bullish candle, this bullish move right now doesn't mean much. Okay, this bullish candle right here doesn't mean much until what? Until it actually closes. That's when we know that okay, it's a bullish candle or it's a what? It's a bearish candle. We never know until it is what? Until it is closed. So guys, enter the USD, nothing planned there. No, there's no plan over there anyways. So Euro GBP on the other hand, very good plan. All right. You can see it's going on, it's still very fiery. I won't say you should buy right now. Lastly, pound USD, I think it's still putting the constant. The market is still factoring the bearish reading on GDP, quarterly GDP and preliminary GDP. The market is still factoring into the chart right now. So we have to wait to see how pound will do what will react to the news. It has already reacted, but how's it going to react in the long term? That which is the major thing for swing trader like you and I. All right. So that is that for my end today. I will see you all tomorrow. No, I'll see you on Monday. Let's have a great day. Okay.